because it's about following the Lord. It's about communicating with God. It's about talking to Him. It's about listening to Him. So he said that night when Pastor said that word, said he was just wondering. He said, but what really encouraged him, what made him realize that what Pastor had just said is very important was when the other people started asking, hey, Pastor, what about me? What about me? He said, that's when he realized, oh, wow, God just singled me out for blessing. And that was a big encouragement to him at that point. He was thinking, okay, we'll see what God is going to do. But what God actually did for him was, he was not a lazy fellow, as you can see from what I have shared about him. He was an hard-working person, but he couldn't find a job. And that's why he was owing the hotel. So the following day, from nowhere, he got a job. He got a job, he worked the job, and he continued the next day. He kept working, and he said they paid him enough money to clear what he was owing the motel and to even have enough to pay forward so that in case there's any problem with the job, he will at least be able to stay in the motel for some days before the money will run out. So our brother, like the lady in Luke chapter 13, saw a need in the church. He saw a need in the church. He also needed a touch from the Lord. He needed help. But one thing he did not do was he did not allow his need to overwhelm him so much that he could not occupy for Jesus. The lady had a serious need. She was bent. She could not walk. To me, he said, give money to his brother.